What exactly is this reaction you're asking? That you're actually asking? It's pretty simple. It's about a prank turning into a crime, and you're trying to actually do it on TikTok. You know, society actually degrades itself the moment that you actually go online on TikTok and you actually try to set a trend. You try to set a trend, you see if everyone actually follows it, and you try to get famous. You try to get too famous for your own good, and it doesn't turn out good. And because of that alone, it becomes a hassle for you to actually maintain your to maintain your own sanity, because there is a demand for it. There is a real demand for it. This is the QR code for the YouTube video that I'm going to watch, and it is from Nate the Lawyer. I'm going to be subscribing to him, but not I'm not going to be subscribing to all. I'm not going to be subscribing to his entire thing, to his entire channel yet, because I'm not sure exactly what to expect here. But what I'm going to guess is that he has. He has video. He does have video from the news, so yeah, sure, okay, that'll be fine. I will be watching this now, and we will see what exactly is going on here, because this is something that I'm going to find quite a doozy to believe, and it makes me think that society is starting to crumble, because first off, crimes do not often happen in the form of pranks, but on this one, when I actually checked a summary of this, it involves attacking joggers. Holy crap, that definitely is not a prank. That's assault. Literally assault. So, yeah. Teen faces 99 years for trying to go viral on TikTok. The title alone makes me really think that not only is literal joy disappearing from this world, but joy turning into acts of making yourself famous by doing the most ridiculous and horrible stuff on the internet, just makes me think that you are not really calculating shit. I mean, even if you are calculating shit, you're doing things illegally. Yeah, I'd rather not actually do pranks. I'd rather not do pranks if that's the kind of world we're living in right now. So here we go. Oh my god, I don't know what to expect from this. Oh my god. Here we go.
We first brought you this story last week, showed you the shocking video that was posted to social media, and so many of us have seen now.
Oh, goodness, yes. So court records show the person accused of recording the attacks is also charged, but not yet in custody.
New at 10, shocking video posted online shows a teen assaulting unsuspecting people at Wortham Park in Northwest Harris County.
So wait until you hear about this TikTok prank gone horribly wrong. And I want to make sure to be clear, this is not a prank, this is a crime.
Wait, let me just see.
I want to make sure to be clear, this is not a prank.
$10,000 bond for teen charged in random attack. That's not a prank. Literally not. Oh my god. This is literally not a prank. This is messing with people, doing shit just for attention. That is literally a crime. Well, if it's random attacks, it's multiple crimes. What the hell? No. No, just no. Don't do that. Are you serious? Don't do that. Damn.
This is a crime. Meet 19-year-old Alfred Lewis, the mastermind behind this shocking TikTok prank that turned violent in Houston, Texas. Now, Lewis, along with his partner in crime, 18-year-old Kingston Miker, targeted innocent joggers in this park to get viral TikTok videos. And shockingly enough, he confessed to news outlets that he did this all for the fame.
Erica, 19-year-old Alfred Lewis told me.
This is how society devolves, thinking that being an influencer actually helps your status, helps bolster the reputation onto your identity. Thinking that this is actually a very big shortcut for doing things on the straight and narrow. Or maybe this is a time when people are doing things just for the money, just for them to get settled for life, and it requires that they don't go on the straight and narrow. People are aware of what they do. In this case, if people are aware of what they do, I'm going to say that society is, it's becoming a shit show. It's really becoming a shit show right now. I really fear for the future. This is a type of shit that makes people depressed. Makes sane people like me depressed. I'm not lying to you. This is a depressing piece of news. This is seriously depressing, man. How people turn out later on, facing life sentence. This teen is facing a life sentence. You know, I blame the environment, I blame the parents, I blame everything when it comes to growth, when it comes to this man's growth. I'm middle class, but seriously, how in the right mind do I do these things? I don't. I don't stoop that low just for the fame. God damn. Hell no. If you're gonna do it for the fame, do some dancing. Do some... Oh. Goodness. You jump too high. If people tell you to jump so high, if people are telling you to jump so high, would you really do it all for the fame? All in the name of the fame? My God, you are not evaluating your own life. You are just not evaluating your own life, man. You are just not evaluating your own life. Hold on. Did I, okay. I accidentally pressed something on the OBS. Alright, I'll resume.
He is the one on video punching people from behind. Violent attacks here at this park near Jersey Village. Tonight we know the Harris County Sheriff's Office Violent Crimes Unit is investigating.
Now, on October 26 in Houston, Texas, Lewis, armed with a gun, orchestrated 2 separate assaults while his friend Micah captured it all on camera for TikTok. Now, first, Lewis literally, he robbed the man of his iPhone worth about $1,000. Now, when the man refused, Lewis then asked him if he wanted to be shot in the foot, making it an aggravated assault and armed robbery. While his
Even worse, you're threatening someone at what seems to be gunpoint. I'm not sure if he has showed the gun here. I paused it. He shown at gunpoint. I don't know if he has a pistol at that time, or even if he doesn't. That's if you're threatening someone to have a weapon used against them. That's armed robbery. Regardless of whether they see a weapon or not, aggravated assault and armed robbery is so much worse. Yeah, not a good look for this guy. Not a good look for this guy. I don't feel... Oh my God. If it has come to this, I don't really feel pity for him. I seriously do not feel pity for him. Why should I? This is no-go, man. This is no-go.
His partner, Micah, filmed the bizarre incident. Take a look.
Court records show Lewis attempted to take a man's iPhone last Thursday at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and got violent when he refused to hand it over, hitting him repeatedly and putting him in a chokehold. His former classmate, Kingston Micah, was behind the camera, according to court records, and pointed a gun at that man.
Doing this armed robbery once for TikTok wasn't enough. They needed more content. So Lewis struck again, this time blindsiding another man and laughing as both him and Micah filmed the event. They also threatened that guy with the gun, trying to steal his phone. Lewis escalates the situation and even wrestles with the guy, and again sharing this experience on TikTok.
Lewis hit another man on the walking trail from behind, hitting him so hard that you can see something.
Oh my God.
He also started bleeding, according to court records.
And not even apologizing for injuring someone. Oh shit. I do not have love for you, my man. I never do. This is literally assault. Literally armed robbery. It's just no. You deserve to go to jail. You deserve to be forgotten. This is a no-go. This is seriously a no-go. Okay?
Records indicate that Lewis and Miker, who was once again alleged to be the one filming the incident, laughed. The second victim told deputies that he believes Lewis reached for a gun when he said he didn't find it funny.
Now, Lewis, who is 19, didn't believe he was doing anything wrong. That's insane. This kid didn't believe he was doing anything wrong and confessed to the whole thing. News organization. Listen to his confession.
You regret it?
Yes, I do.
19-year-old Alfred Lewis spoke with me about how he feels about it now.
You know, I just made a mistake, and everybody makes mistakes.
This is the video in question, first shared with KHOU 11 via the Nextdoor app. In it, you can clearly see Lewis striking a man in the head from behind before he turns around in shock.
I know, like, from the video, all you see is, like, the bad part about it, but...
Nextdoor app, and then he'll share it on TikTok soon. And, oh my god. Yeah, it's a good thing. Did it go to TikTok at all? Why does the title say it's going to TikTok? I don't know why it's shared to Nextdoor, but whatever. I don't know what Nextdoor is. First I've heard of it, but what? Okay.
What people didn't see was that I shook his hand after and how I had gave the man a hug.
That is something we cannot verify, nor can we confirm that another man seen in the video getting punched and grabbed later left on good terms, according to Lewis.
I really didn't expect for it to just go so left, you know?
I told Lewis that law enforcement is investigating the incident, something his mother and father were also aware of.
And your mom's probably disappointed.
Yeah, she is.
Lewis said the harsh reaction to the video will make him rethink his behavior and hopefully be a lesson for others.
Before you go out and you do anything that you feel is bad or that could look bad, make sure like people know, or just don't do it at all.
Now,
you know, I just gotta tell you, you deserve to definitely learn your lesson, but for the sake of sanity, I want you to be an example to everyone else who's going to try this type of stunt. It is a stunt that's going to harm them in the long run. So, no. yeah, learn from him. He should learn his own lesson, but I don't think he should get off easy. This should be a lesson to everyone who's going to try this stunt. Of course, nobody will try to remember it, because if people are so heartbroken over this, if people are so heartbroken of people doing pranks and going to jail for something, for a charge that is beyond what a prank is, they try to not tell their children about it. And when they do not tell their children about it, it is the parents' fault for not divulging the fact that this was done on the simplest way, in the simplest ways possible. However, it turns almost deadly. You have to understand, assault is life and death. It will endanger life. It will hurt people. Whenever there is anything related to life and death situations, like assaults, no. You've got to divulge it to your children. You've got to let them know, son, son, my daughter, don't do this. Just don't do this. This isn't right. You shouldn't even think about doing this at all. It's not the right call. It was never the right call in the first place. So, yeah, I'm saying it right here, right now. It is. It's not the best. This is not the right time for it. This is definitely not the right thing for you to do. Don't take this action at all. This man went to jail and is facing and is going through a life sentence. Please don't. Tell your children not to go through this type of thing, because I don't believe there's enough advice, because pranksters do shit like this. This is the first time I've seen a prankster actually go to jail or getting charged exactly for this type of thing. So, it's sad. It's really just sad.
Lewis obviously got arrested after this disturbing video hit the wires, right? It was insane, but yeah, he got arrested.
Alfred Lewis was arrested Monday and charged with aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon and assault for 2 brutal attacks on seemingly unsuspecting men on the Wortham walking trail in Cyprus. The state asked for a $75,000 bond on the aggravated robbery charge. The defense asked for $10,000. The judge ended up setting Lewis's bond at $10,000. Court records show Lewis attempted to take a man's iPhone last Thursday at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and got violent when he refused to hand it over, hitting him repeatedly and putting him in a chokehold. His former classmate Kingston Miker was behind the camera, according to court records, and pointed a gun at that man.
And his accomplice, 18-year-old Miker, he also got arrested a few days later.
Pointed a gun. Well, we all know. That is straight up armed robbery. Yeah. No, that's straight up armed robbery, my man. That's not good. That's not good. This is a sign that you guys don't have any sense of morality. You guys stopped having any sense of morality. Get wrecked.
Later.
The second suspect involved in a violent social media prank. 18-year-old Kingston Meeker is accused of filming the incidents that took place at Wortham Park. Investigators say 19-year-old Alfred Lewis sucker punched 2 men and then pulled a gun on them. Both are charged with assault and aggravated robbery.
Now, these teens face serious charges. 99 years worth of serious charges. See, in the court document, Lewis and Mikers face charges because these men were injured, and he threatened these innocent men with a gun. Their charges include 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, essentially armed robbery. Now, these charges can land the teens in jail from at least 5 years to 99 years. Remember, they didn't just rob somebody, they robbed them with a gun. Now, Miker is claiming his innocence, saying, hey, I just was only filming it, but, you know, when you plan it, it's called conspiracy. They planned it and executed the plan, so it's conspiracy. But he says, hey, he's innocent. But prosecutors are...
As Makarov quotes in Modern Warfare 3, nobody is innocent. In this case, these 2 are not innocent. You know, this is only one of the rare instances where, in a sense of a villain actually talking, I would believe that villain, because in this case alone, when society devolves around you, you never know what the person next to you would actually do next. You really don't know. You seriously don't know. So, yeah, in this scenario, I would tend to agree with Vladimir Makarov, a fictional character from Modern Warfare 3, who states, nobody is innocent. But seriously, what's happening right now is what's happening here in this video is only just a prank that turned into a crime. But, of course, they believe that this prank is lighthearted. This is... Oh my god. So wrong in so many ways, man. So wrong in so many ways.
Going all in on this case to make an example out of the 2. They want to send an example. They want to send a warning that if you commit armed robberies for views on TikTok, you will be giving up years of your life in a state prison. Here's what prosecutors said.
In one of the attacks, prosecutors say Lewis tried to rob the man of his cell phone at gunpoint and threatened to shoot him in the foot when he refused. They say Lewis then punched and choked the victim.
This man was out there doing what any citizen in Harris County would do when he was approached by these 2 males and robbed or attempted to be robbed at gunpoint.
In the other attack, prosecutors say Lewis is seen on video sucker punching a man in the back of the head. They say Lewis and his partner then laughed before running away.
They did this for fun. They posted it on social media, which is just simply unacceptable. And I felt, given the circumstances, that the bond needed to be raised.
Now, the DA asked for $75,000 in bond, but Lewis got $10,000 in bond for the armed robbery and armed assaults. His former classmate Kingston is also facing the same charges, and their defense seems to be very simple. This was just a prank. It was a...
That will not cut it. Oh my god. That will not cut it. It's just a prank? If that excuse is always going to be used all the time when it comes to assaults, this is going to be a very huge problem today, okay? there's going to be radical change in the near future when something this horrible happens. Something like a prank actually turns into something worse. Okay, I'm just going to say it here right now. It's not just a prank. You guys are going to do this to hurt people. Okay? This is not a prank. Stop. Just stop. Either don't be remembered at all, or shut up. This is a mistake. This is a mistake of a reason for you guys to do this. It turns into something lighthearted when you guys are not going to injure people, when you're not going to hurt people, when you're not going to lay hands on people, okay? Literally, it is not a prank if you're going to do that. Well, maybe it turns into a prank if there are actors doing things to themselves, but not to the people, not to the target. That's not how pranks work. Oh my god. Oh. Get wrecked. I don't have love for you, bro. I do not have love for you, bro.
Joke. Now, we are starting to see this happen more and more, where people are claiming that these outrage pranks are okay, even to the point of hurting people, because these men were physically hurt. One was bloodied. I honestly think the DA has no choice but to make an example out of these two. You don't want other young people trying to emulate what these people are doing. They're literally committing armed robberies for views. In what world is that acceptable? Let me just make it clear. These weren't pranks. These were crimes. But as always, tell me where I'm wrong in the comment section. Tell me what I missed and why you don't believe these two innocent young scholars should go to jail. I think they should at least do some serious years in prison. Maybe not 5 or 99, but we're talking about maybe a year to 2 or maybe even 3 years in prison.
And what? Do years of probation or community service or hard labor just because they thought it was actually a good idea to do? Oh, come on! They had the idea. They were planning for this. They were planning for it. What do you think is supposed to happen? Do you think it was going to go another way? No, it wasn't going to go another way. You're going to make people's lives hard when it comes to this, man. I'm just telling you. Get wrecked. These two, get wrecked. Both the cameraman and the actual actor, in this. I'm just saying. All right, so Nate the Lawyer's channel. I'm just going to show you guys the channel right here. Okay, here is the channel itself. Nate the Lawyer. Videos like this. That's cool, I suppose. Pretty much. So, members only videos. It's only if you join. That's only if you join. If you join his membership thing. So I haven't actually gotten to his membership yet. So here we go. So if you want to actually check out the actual thing. The QR code, I will be letting it out for you guys to actually get it. QR code for this is right here. QR code for QR code for scanning and for checking out the YouTube channel. Nate the Lawyer is right here. Subscribe because apparently he does good content. Apparently he does good content like that. For members, he talks about other stuff too. Anything related to politics and stuff. But I try to keep away from the politics, okay? I just try to. Anyway, good video by Nate the Lawyer. It really actually gets me to understand the stance of the justice system in today's society. And today's society is devolving into chaotic shit. And if it turns into chaotic shit, it doesn't do so well. Okay? It just really doesn't.